Okay, Shalom. I want to give all honors, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace to Akim that's doing his work on the four corners of earth. I'm going to be the book of Obadiah, of book one verses 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a flame, and the fire of Joseph a flame in the house of Esau. For stampede, and they shall condemn in them and devour them, and they shall not be any remembrance of the house of Esau, for the Lord had speaking it. You know, the reason why I'm doing this video is because, hoe ass Nate, Nate Satan, told his, told his camp pretty much to, don't say nothing against Esau, the Edomites, the so-called white people. And Nate proved it every time that he's a devil, that he's a straight up devil, man. He proves it all the time, and he never fails. Him and Johanna, what's that, Bubble Eyes, from GOCC, these other false camps that's out here, and they not spitting 100% truth because, they under a 501c3 charter. And so they under the 501c3 charter and everything. But we're doing what Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai says to do in reading these scriptures. We're not supposed to give a damn about what this nation think, that nation think, or what anybody thinks. Because even 2/3 of our people, don't respect the law, statutes, and commandments that's in this book at all. They don't respect them. What Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai put in this book. But for Nate, and it's like, man, you getting a great death. You're gonna get a great death from Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, big time. And so, and it's like, and then on top of that, and it's like, we at the end of this. So, while we at the end, we are at the end now. For you to say something like that, man, and you deserve whatever you get, Nate. And on top of that, if so-called, if so-called, Yahweh loves everybody, the book of Obadiah wouldn't exist if that was the case. Matter of fact, let me finish this off, then I'm gonna go to another book that relates to this also. And serving shall come up on the mountain of Zion to judge the mountain of Esau, and the kingdom shall be no more. the Salakia, Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. And so, like, you got to think about that. I mean, if so-called, God love everybody, there's plenty of scriptures in here all through this Bible that tell you that, God don't love everybody. He only loved the seed of Abraham, Isaiah, and Jacob. That's it. He don't love nobody else. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai just love the 12 tribes of Israel. And confusing the face that's been scattered in four corners of the earth, that's taking this work seriously. Also, matter of fact, Since we coming up talking about love and hate, I got another one. I might as well get to it. Give me a minute, Salakia. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Yep. Book of Romans, chapter 9, verses 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau that I hated. What's the love in that, Nate? It's not in here. You know. And that goes for all you other false camps. Talking about some Edomites can make it and some can't. Some can make it, or no, no. They gotta drink that cup that's coming to them, and they're gonna drink that cup. Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai is gonna make Esau drink that cup. He's gonna make all these other nations drink that cup. Why? Because they touched the apple of his eye, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, from Judah all the way down to Issachar. You know, so, and our jobs as, you know, being prophets of the Lord, we have to read this whole Bible. And you understand, we have to read the truth that's in here all the time. You know, fuck what people think. Fuck that shit. You know, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So why waste time? You know, let me check something out. But we are the Lord's people. People of Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, 12 tribes of Israel. And that's why every other nation hates you. Israel, Negro, Latino, Native American fusions and face from the four corners of the planet, because we're his chosen. We're his eye of his apple. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Love us only. He doesn't love the world. Matter of fact, let me read this also. Apocrypha book, second book of Ezra, chapter 6, verses 56. As for the other people which also come from Ammon, thrown this side, that they are nothing. Wow. But like unto spittle, and has lacking the bomber direct of them up to a drop of from a vessel. So this even in the Apocrypha book, you know, even in the Apocrypha book, this even tells you that the Lord only loves the 12 tribes of Israel, because even the Lord loves Adam, and even back then, during the time of Adam, the Lord was only dealing with Adam. You know, let me see. You know, like I said, there's, you know, hate all through the scriptures is in here, and it, you know, matter of fact, let me get another scripture. You know, while I'm at it. You know, this is all in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to this one, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 1. and shall come to pass if throne shall hearken the grinding unto the voice of the Lord thy Yahweh, to preserve and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord, that their Yahweh, will set there on high above all nations of the earth. So that's one right there that tells you that we're above all nations. You know, where's the love in that, Nate? It's talking about 12 tribes of Israel. So, where else I can go? Let me see here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go to this one too. I'll go to Deuteronomy chapter 14, verses 2. Therefore are a holy people unto the Lord, that Yahweh and the Lord have caressed thee to be a special people unto himself above all nations that are upon the earth. That's another cut. You know, and his cuts all through this book tell you all day long when you read these scriptures that the Lord is only dealing with one nation. And all these other nations are pretty much under spittle. So there's no ducking and dodging this, no matter how people want to try. But they can't. So I'm going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6. For there are a holy people unto the Lord, there Yahweh, the Lord, that Yahweh have caressed thee to be a special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. But we're not supposed to go off on Esau when it tells you in Romans in 13 verses 9 that, Jacob that I love, but Esau that I hated. What's the love in that? There isn't. Doesn't exist. Let me see here. Let's go to Deuteronomy 26 verses 19. And to make they high above all nations, which he had made in precious and in name, in hindering, heard out in that throws macing, to be, being a holy people unto the Lord, that Yahweh also had, that he had spoken. Once again, I brought out another one. That we're pretty much special to the Lord, with an apple of his eye. I love listening to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Like Apostle Tahar, Apostle Ricard, Apostle Rumla, Apostle Gabar. And those are very, 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 very great men. And we're blessed for a man like myself that came into this truth because of them. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is putting this together, you know, because a lot of brothers like myself, you know, we was niggas in the world if it wasn't for those brothers. And also Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai getting us out of this darkness, which is the world. Because the world, matter of fact, I'm going to go to that. Because the world has been given to the hand of the wicked, you know, which is Satan, who is Esau. And you're going to say, we ain't supposed to be going off of Esau. Fuck y'all niggas. Let me get to that. Oh, let me see. Yep, let's go there. Let's go to Job chapter 9, verses 24. The earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, it not when in who is he. You know, yeah, and also, you know, when it's talking about covering the judges of the faces that be, they're also talking about because we used to rule the Dark Ages, you know, the Byzantine Empire. We was running that for 1,000 years, and when the Edomites took over, when our time was up, when it wasn't our time to rule anymore, the Edomites try to, you know, basically take all the dark images away and put their false image up. You know, that's where you get your false Christianity with the Cesare Borgia, you know, with the the fake white Jesus, who's Cesare Borgia. You know, that's really who created your so-called black culture. You know, if anybody except black culture now, you dead. You know, we're not black, not even close. But yeah, Nate, you other guys that want to teach these false doctrines, there's a price with your life what you're going to end up paying for, all of you. You know, especially these false camps. You know. But you know, I went on a little longer than what I usually do, but it was just in the spirit for me to do what I've been doing, you know, tonight. So, with that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors and apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace to the Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.